From the heart of Philly, this is CBS News Philadelphia. Now at 9 o'clock, Philadelphia police make several arrests after pro-Palestinian protesters gather on Penn's campus. Plus, Ross.
Well, the races have resumed here at the 97th Stotesbury Regatta, and the action is really heating up. I'll break down what's at stake on this day two and how these rowers are battling more than just each other. Coming up.
And a live look at Spring Garden, a cloudy and cool start to our weekend with scattered showers on the way. Today is Saturday, May 18th. Good morning, everyone. I'm Jan Carabeo. Howard Monroe is on assignment, so we're going to go right over to meteorologist Tammy Sousa with a look at our next weather forecast. And by assignment, I mean having fun as the Grand Marshal of the Pride Parade and Celebration in New Hope.
Yeah, he just ditched us. At 7 o'clock, he went out the door and left us here in charge. But that's a good thing, right, Jan?
It's a great event. Looking forward to it.
We'll handle the ship just fine.
We'll be all right.
You know what? Let's talk about what's going on with your weather today. Carry the umbrella wherever you go. Light showers already making their way into parts of the area, and they will spread across the entire area. It won't be a complete washout, but we will see scattered showers on and off throughout the day. So let's start off first with a look at what is going on across Philadelphia. You can see that the roads still are dry, beginning to see like a few drops that were falling on the lens earlier. In fact, it is starting to look a little bit wet here as we look from the Bend back to the city. So scattered showers, light scattered showers, making their way into Philadelphia. So carry the umbrella. We'll see those scattered showers throughout the day, and it will be cloudy and it will be cooler out there today. By cooler, I mean topping out in the upper 60s. We're in the low 60s right now. 62 in Philadelphia. Is 63 in Atlantic City, still hanging on to the upper 50s in the Poconos. Now, let's talk about the next 24 hours. The rain is going to increase on and off, and the greatest chance is going to be between about 11 and 3 today. And then we'll see a taper off to just scattered showers coming to an end early tomorrow morning, maybe a sprinkle very early, and then we'll start to clear out tomorrow. Right now, we do have those showers stretching from near Allentown, not quite to Allentown, through Reading, back toward Philadelphia, right on through much of Montgomery County, straight on over into parts of Gloucester and Camden County. And in Philadelphia itself, light sprinkles beginning to hit the ground. We go a little bit further south, Delaware, you're looking at sprinkles. Go over to Cumberland and Salem counties, we're looking at some sprinkles as well. Here is the system. It's an area of low pressure, and it is beginning to lift toward us, so that's why we're going to be stuck with these showers at least for the next 10 to 12 hours. When I come back, we will talk about Sunday, which is a much better day, and we'll talk about the 80s returning to the area. Jan?
Both good news items there. All right, Tammy, we'll see you again soon. Thank you. Today is day 2 of the Stotesbury Cup Regatta. It is the nation's oldest and largest high school rowing competition, and thousands of athletes are competing today. CBS News Philadelphia's Ross DeMattei has been live along the Schuylkill River all morning for us. He's there again live now at 9 o'clock with another look. Hi, Ross.
Hi there, Jan. Good morning to you. You know, the regatta resumed just about an hour ago for day 2 of this 97th edition of the Stotesbury Regatta, and the action has already been heating up. So far, the rowers have had to deal with a little bit of light rain, but certainly not enough to slow them down in their pursuit of the famed Stotesbury Cup. Take a look at some video we shot showing you the course that these rowers are facing here on the Schuylkill River. This is the 97th Stotesbury Cup Regatta, and this is, of course, a long-standing Philadelphia tradition, both the oldest high school rowing competition in the country and also the largest. This year, we've got about 5,000 athletes competing on behalf of about 200 high schools. We know a ton of them come from Pennsylvania and New Jersey, but also from states like Virginia, New York, and even the District of Columbia, while some teams are coming from as far away as Canada. We spoke with Noah Konevsky. He's a junior rower at the Haverford School along the main line, and he says winning the Stotesbury Regatta has been a season-long goal for both him and his teammates.
My boat, personally, we're coming off a 2-year win streak at Stotesbury, so we're looking to do nothing short of win. I mean, that's the goal, and it's all for your teammates. I mean, at the end of the day, we're going to get out there, and it's going to be us 4 on a boat, and all of us are going to go into a pretty deep pain cave, all for the goal of winning, and we're doing it for each other.
It's all worth it if you can hoist the Stotesbury Cup back out here live. We're in between races right now, so I wanted to give you a sense of kind of what these rowers are seeing as they're making their way down the Schuylkill, and it is huge crowds of supporters. We're talking family, friends, coaches, all lining the banks of the Schuylkill River. And trust me, Jan, these folks go nuts whenever their team is actually competing in one of these races. That's how you know which team is competing, because you can see the crowd of their supporters going crazy. And all of this is leading up to the finals this afternoon, when we're going to to crown some champions here along the banks of the Schuylkill, and should be a really exciting day. I'll send it back to you.
For sure. When you think about the history of this event in historic Philadelphia, it must be a highlight for a lot of those athletes.
Oh, for sure. I mean, we were talking with the folks from St. Joe's Prep right in North Philadelphia yesterday. They're, of course, the defending champions, and their coach told us that this is something they circle on the calendar every year, and he makes a point that his whole team knows how important this is, and all of these teams have been coming here for years and years, so they know what's at stake, and you know they're going to be competing their hardest, Jan.
You just got to go in and out of the pain cave, as they say, and hoist that trophy
That's
high.
right.
Thanks, Ross. Appreciate that. We'll see you in just about 30 minutes from now. A pro-Palestinian protest on the Penn campus leads to arrests. Chopper 3 over the protesters near 34th and Walnut overnight. This all took place as alumni weekend events were happening. And here's how things look from the ground near Fisher Bennett Hall. Around 8 o'clock last night, Penn encampment protesters said in an email they were planning to take over that building. Later in the evening, our crews saw just about 100 pro-Palestinian protesters chanting and linking arms nearby in the middle of 34th Street. Dozens of Philadelphia police officers were on the side of this street, and some tense moments played out. The protesters left that part of campus around 10:45. From there, protesters marched to Philadelphia Police Headquarters in Center City and camped out overnight following the arrests. And of course, we will continue to monitor this situation throughout the day, both on air and online at cbsphiladelphia.com. In Delaware County now, a young person is shot and killed and another is injured. Chopper 3 over the scene near Lafayette Avenue and McDade Boulevard in Collingdale yesterday afternoon. One juvenile victim was shot in the chest and died in the hospital. The other has less serious injuries. Chopper 3 also over a shooting, this one at a check cashing business in Holmesburg. This shooting happened just before 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon near Bly Avenue and Melrose Street. The victim here was shot once in the chest and once in the back and has critical injuries. No word yet on any arrests. An FBI agent took the stand in the bribery trial of New Jersey Senator Bob Menendez yesterday. The agent led the search of the home the senator and his wife share. He detailed to the jurors how they discovered cash in closets in the basement and in a home office. Defense attorneys have said most of the items seized by the FBI were found in his wife's locked closet that only she had a key to and he knew nothing about. Prosecutors allege the cash, along with gold bars, were bribes given to Menendez and his wife in exchange for political favors. Community members and local faith leaders are standing with a Society Hill business today after it was targeted by vandals more than once.
And we won't be silent anymore.
The owner of Lombard Cafe says vandals have hit her business multiple times over the past 7 months. She feels her support for Palestinians made her a target. Nearby Mother Bethel AME Church was also recently vandalized. Reverend Mark Kelly Tyler applauded the business for its resilience and showed support for his neighbor.
We're here because somebody chose to stay and to fight back. And we're here right now to stand with Jasmine to say that we're standing with you and we're fighting with you. And all you got to do is not just call, but walk over and we'll be right here with you.
A spokesperson for Philadelphia police did not say if the department is investigating the incident as a hate crime. Philadelphia has set an ambitious goal as it tries to become the cleanest big city in the entire country. Mayor Parker's administration has announced plans now to clean every block in the city over 13 weeks this summer. Starting June 3rd, workers will pick up trash, sweep streets, fill potholes, get rid of abandoned cars, and fix abandoned buildings. We expect to learn more about the cleaning schedule in the coming weeks. Happening today, New Hope kicks off Pride season with the region's first Pride celebration happening this morning. The festival features the only Pride parade that crosses state lines, beginning in Lambertville, New Jersey, before crossing over the bridge into New Hope. And as we mentioned, our Howard Monroe is this morning's Grand Marshal. He is there right now. Why don't you pay him a visit?
Well, Jan, take a look at this. Recovery efforts are going on right now in Houston, Texas, after Thursday night's deadly storms. The violent storms shattered windows, they damaged homes, they left 1 million people without power. And with hurricane season approaching, some people like Jacqueline Muncie are really worried about what's next.
We'd like to believe that it won't happen again, but with the extreme weather we've been having over the last few years, who knows what'll happen.
Well, the National Weather Service says there is now a smog warning in that area today, with temperatures that will be hovering around 90+ degrees. And there's concern now about people exhausting themselves during the cleanup process.
It is going to be a lengthy cleanup process. When you see Houston
really
and those sky rises, all the windows are blown out because of the
yeah.
intensity of the wind. That's incredible.
And they had buildings collapse. They had a crane collapse. They had people killed, a mother and an infant, a man under a crane. Trees went down. Yesterday, I will tell you this, the National Weather Service in Houston initially said, hey, don't go out on the roads if you don't have to, or on Thursday. Don't go out. Please don't go out on the roads. They revised it to say, don't go out on the roads. Absolutely don't go out on the roads before the storms came in. They knew how bad it was going to be.
Yeah, powerful. The winds were almost hurricane strength or hurricane strength?
Yeah, well, you get these lines coming through with 7,500-mile-an-hour winds. That is exactly what you see.
Wow.
All right, let's take a look at it. I put a time lapse together so you can kind of see. This isn't the past 3 hours. It says that up on the banner. But you can see that line making its way through Houston. And after that, it went on through New Orleans, and then it kept on going across the south. In fact, right now, taking a look, we have storms ongoing that are moving into parts of the panhandle of Florida, southern Georgia, southern southern Alabama, and all of this is going to continue to bring severe weather today. In fact, the biggest threat is going to be here, the panhandle of Florida up into southern Georgia. North of that toward Atlanta, there'll be some threat. We are at the northern end. We're not going to see any of that. There could just be an isolated, normal garden variety thunderstorm in southern Delaware. So for us, it's going to be a very quiet day, albeit it is going to have scattered showers out there.